Here's my goal for the Sprinter. I want a vehicle that is built around the needs of my dogs. And then I'll take the excess room and put in the human comforts. My purpose for the Sprinter is to be able to have a vehicle that can transport 2 people, 6 to 10 dogs in a safe and comfortable manner. For the dogs, the vehicle must have proper security and climate control, be able to carry dog equipment and supplies such as food, water, grooming supplies, and training equipment for conformation, obedience, and agility dog shows and trials. For the people, there should be security and comfort, but not to an extreme. I want a vehicle that gives me the ability of keeping my food cold, heating food when I am stationary. I need a toilet because not always can you find a gas station when you need one, and a sink to wash my face and brush my teeth in the morning and to wash my hands during the day. A good bed where I can spend the night or take a nap in the middle of the day at the dog show or on those long hauls trying to get to the next show location on time. That's the goal. Let's take a look and see how I did. Let's start on the outside in the front. This exercise pen holder will hold between 6 and 10 exercise pens. It attaches just like a trailer hitch, so if you pull the pin, you can remove it. Let's go down the driver's side. You'll see that we added a step for the driver's door. Up on top you can see one of the 2 fantastic fans. There is an outside light on this side of the van. This is called shore power. When you hook an electrical cord here, you will be able to run electrical appliances such as hair dryers and fans. This is where you can hook into city water and also fill up your holding tank. Down low on the bottom of the van, you have your gray and black water dumping valve. Behind the tire, you'll find your propane tank and the filling valve. Moving around the back of the Sprinter, you'll see that we added a trailer hitch. From here, we'll have a good view of the factory installed backup camera, which is underneath the bumper on the left-hand side. This camera only gave me a view of about 2 feet, so I bought another one and put it up on top of the roof, and now I have a fantastic view. Do you see along the top of the roof line those small metal posts sticking up? I never got around to completing this project. My idea came from images like this one. My thought was to get a tarp or shea cloth and put some rivets in it that would keep the tarp from falling off of the top of the van. The tarp or shea cloth would be very long and hang down the sides. The doors on the back of the van would support the sides of the tarp. It would be a great way to add more air circulation or more space out of the rain. You can also see at this point the second fantastic fan. There is an awning on the passenger side that pulls down. The awning has arms that support the sides. The metal arms go into these brackets. There are 2 more electrical plugs right here. My conversion was done by Van Specialties in Portland, Oregon. They have all the records and would be very glad to share them with you. In order to open the back door, you press this lever down and it pops right open. I had a step put on the back for easier access to the rear. Let me show you how to unhinge the door, which will make it possible to open it completely open almost to the side of the van. You close the door just a bit. And that makes it possible to pull it out of the hinge. And now you can see how far back you can actually take that door. When you want to rehinge it, all you have to do is shut the door. If you watch the hinge, you'll see how it kind of kunks into position. There it goes, and now it's rehinged. Across the back of the van, from one side to the other, I have built in a 24-inch storage space under the bed. From the last crate to the back door is approximately 24 inches. This is free space for whatever you wish to use it for. So you can put your fold-up chair, a step ladder, your grooming kit, or your training bag, anything you wish. Directly above this area is the bed. It's not often that I take 10 dogs to a show, so I take out the last two
So
crates
that's
on
the
top
van with the
and I put
doors
in the
open
mattress for my
and
bed.
still hinged.
You have a closet clothes rod above the
On the
bed where you can hang your
left-hand side,
clothes,
in the door,
and
you
you
see
also have enough headroom. If you look closely, you will be able to see a hose inside the door. Behind the red bag is where the freshwater tank is. Also, there are places that you can attach a hose and give your dog a bath. Do remember, I did not have hot water added to this vehicle. I have always kept an exercise pen across the back. It adds a little more security across the rear with all of my belongings, and also it stops the dogs from popping out the rear in case they get out of their kennels. On the passenger side, there is a step at the sliding door and also the passenger door. The sliding doorway is very large, and I found getting a crate in and out was very easy, and I had some extra space. So I added a cupboard. I had the cupboard made so it opens both on the outside of the van, and I can also open it from the inside into the walkway. I keep water bowls, leashes, collars, pooper scooper bags, and a flashlight. I keep a 5-gallon jug of water in the doorstep. I use this to fill my outside X-Pan water buckets. Here's a picture of the cupboard from the inside and I have an emergency light, a fan, bug spray, and my cleaning supplies. That completes the tour of the outside of the van. My next video will be all about the inside of the van. I hope this video gives you all the information you need about the outside of my Sprinter.